Let's cut across to some updates coming in. Censor Board versus Jananayagan filmmakers. Well, after producer, Censor Board has now filed a plea in Supreme Court as well. The CBFC has filed a caveat urging Supreme Court not to pass any order without hearing their side of the story. Earlier, remember, Jananayagan producers had challenged the Madras High Court division bench order that set aside the single judge order and given CBFC the clearance as well. So what happens next in this very complicated issue? Let's cut across to Aniga now, my colleague joining us with the very latest. Aniga, the movie would have released by now. At the moment, there seems to be a legal battle which is already underway. Tell us more about what to expect here.
In fact, it's quite likely that the case can be heard tomorrow in Supreme Court because the CBFC has now filed a caveat saying that without hearing their version, without hearing their affidavit, please do not pass orders is what they've appealed to the Supreme Court. And we've also heard that the Supreme Court registry has numbered the appeal that's placed by the makers of Jananayagan. So it's quite likely that the hearing can come up tomorrow at the Supreme Court, although the list will come up late tonight or quite likely by 7 a.m. tomorrow. So we need to wait and watch out for that if it will indeed come up for hearing. If it indeed does, then it will be a big day for Vijay because one, in his film career, there is a legal bat that is being fought out, and number two, in his political career, he is there sitting in front of the CBI, facing the heat of it and facing the grilling by the CBI officers. So it's a very big day tomorrow for Vijay, quite possibly. In fact, today was the day when the makers of Jananayagan filed a special leave petition in front of the Supreme Court. And what that means is that anybody who files a special leave petition can challenge the order or judgment that's passed by a lower court. Now, this means that the makers of Jananayagan have challenged what the Madras High Court's Chief Justice had passed, and that means that the film Jananayagan cannot release until the month's end. And the filmmakers say that we've invested 500 crores for this movie and we really cannot wait till then is what they're saying, and therefore they've filed a special leave petition in front of the Supreme Court. So quite likely tomorrow the case can come up for hearing.
Aniga, I have two questions that I want to understand from you. Number one, help me understand what is the window in which the movie can release? Because very soon the Model Code of Conduct will also get into play. So what is the time window that they're going to have in trying to get this order and release the movie, since he's such a crucial player in the politics of the state now? And second, how is this entire fiasco playing out on the ground? What are you hearing from voters? Is there sympathy that is building for the actor, now politician, or do you think that people are saying this is becoming too messy?
Well, if it's the election code of conduct specifically that you're asking me about, then that starts possibly in the month of April. So we still have quite a lot of time for that. As to when exactly we can expect a release, that is entirely sub judice because the case is now in Supreme Court. After Supreme Court, the Censor Board has to give a go-ahead for Jananayagan. So a lot really depends on the hearing tomorrow, number one. And number two, what the chairman of CBFC decides. Because remember, 4 members out of 5 have given Jananayagan a UA 16 plus certificate except one member. So even after that, the chairman of CBFC has decided to send it to a revising committee. So once the revising committee watches that film, it will take plus or minus 15 to 20 days. So easily Jananayagan, it's quite unlikely that it can see a theatrical release this month or at least until this month's end. But we need to wait and watch if it will again stretch along and prolong even after that. A lot really, depends on a lot other factors. The court and the chairman of CBFC. Now, coming to the second question about the sympathy, yes, of course, because Vijay enjoys a lot of clout and power here in Tamil Nadu, and the fact that he has gone all the way to Delhi to face that grilling session by CBI, number one, number two, his film being withheld. So there is a quite possibility that this has generated a lot of sympathy among his own fans. Even on social media, we can see how many fan clubs of Vijay have come out standing in solidarity of Vijay. So certainly this can in a way play out positively for Vijay, but election is still months away and really anything can change in the minds of voters. But as we stand today, Vijay does enjoy a lot of sympathy and support.
All right, but you know how fan pages are, right? That's largely run by the PR agencies, etc. So can't really rely on them. But what you're saying on the ground, how people are perceiving, that's going to be critical. But we're still a couple of months away from how, from when the elections happen. So let's wait and watch and see how this situation unfolds. Thank you so much, Anaka, for joining us with the very latest.